Hi and welcome to another Scratch tutorial, and today we are going to make a platformer. Not a very good platformer, but just a little platformer. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do, but so you're going to click create, there you go. Just going to do it. There we go. And yeah, we're not going to do very much in this video. I'll probably make a part 2 and you can watch that for more on it, but we're going to set the size to 50 probably. There we go. And we're going to put the cat right here. And yeah, we're going to make a new sprite. And we're going to create the floor. So choose a color, the color that you want of the floor. Set the outline to 0. And just create a floor. I'm going to make like a stone floor pretty much. It's going to be like a gray. And make a box. Just create the box right here. And we're going to put it at 0, 0. Oops. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to sprite 1. And we're going to do one flag clicked. Broadcast. Set up. And then broadcast. Play. Okay. So this is pretty much the only when flag click we're gonna have. We're just gonna have messages with play and setup. So now when I receive setup, we're gonna go to variables. We're gonna delete the my variable, and we're gonna make an X variable for the sprite only, and a Y variable for the sprite only. Okay. So we're gonna set the X and set the Y to 0 in setup. And now we're gonna make a new, take a new broadcasting message and put it right here, and it's gonna be play. When I receive play, we're gonna forever change. Oh, first go to here and setup. That's where it is right now. And forever change Y by Y. Then change Y by minus 0.5. Okay. Now we're gonna start this, and he falls. Okay. He doesn't touch the ground. When he touches the ground, he doesn't like do anything pretty much. So we're gonna have go to control, if, put if in there. Oh yeah, and then a repeat until block right under that. Okay. So if touching color gray right there, and making it this color makes it easy to put like lava in, like just make lava a color and then make it so you die when you touch lava. So that's what this color means. I mean, right now you could do if touching sprite 2, but this color thing makes it easier for now. So if touching the color, then we're gonna set Y to 0. That's not what we want to do always, because now you can jump through floors, but the bottom of floors, but that's what we're gonna have for now. And in the next video we can make it so you can't jump through the bottom of floors. But Now if touching color this again, P until not touching that color. Change Y by 1. And now it should detect floors. And it does. Which is good, great, but now we need to be able to move around. So take another broadcasting. Now receive play. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna receive play. Forever. 2 ifs. Actually, we can put another if in here because we're gonna need it for jumping. And we're gonna do key right arrow pressed, key left arrow press. Let's just do the X real fast. So what it's going to do is it's going to set the X position to 14 or setting X to -14. And it's just going to basically, yeah, just set the X to that when you click right arrow and left arrow. And then after that, we're going to set the X to a divided thing, divided operator. X divided by 2. And then we're going to change X by X. And now we should be able to move left and right. Yeah, we can move left and right now. But we can't jump. And that's what that if statement over, oops. That's what that if statement right over here does. So we're going to grab an and another and inside of that and then less than in there. Here, we'll put this right down here. If y is less than 0 and we're touching this color and key up arrow pressed, then we're gonna jump. And by jumping, we're going to set the y to 10 and change y by 10. And okay, here we'll go right here. Okay, so now what it's doing is we have to be touching the actual floor. So that's this, and we gotta be touching the actual, and we gotta prove that we're touching the floor with this. And we're not just touching like the side of the wall, and we'll be able to jump if key up arrow pressed. So all of these are pressed, then it does this. So we can move around, and we can, when key up arrow pressed, it's not doing anything. Okay, so let's see if we're actually touching this color. Should be, but if you look down here, it doesn't look like we're actually touching it. You just click that. Okay. The Y should be less than 0. And I'm definitely pressing the up arrow key. So let's just try this without the if touching color. And we'll just have if Y is less than 0. We can jump. So it definitely is this thing that's giving us problems. Let's try it with it again. Yeah, it doesn't work with it. So this should just do the same thing, so it shouldn't work, but I'm just gonna see if it does work. After that, it's just gonna test to see that after. Yep, it's still giving us problems. now I'm gonna just kind of grab that little layer right there that we're touching. I'll see if that works. Okay, it's letting us jump a little better. Okay, so I guess that's fine. I guess we can just do that. Because it's working now, but get rid of this. One thing is though, it's a little bit too high, I think. So we'll just set it to 7 and 7. Okay, so it's working. So I guess that's it. I guess there's like a little layer. I didn't think I had a outline, but there's a little tiny layer right on the top. So you can just click that layer right on top, and then I guess that's gonna work. Hopefully for you. Hopefully it'll work because it worked for me. But now it just takes us above the floor if we touch it. So if we have something like this in front of us, we just go up in it, and we can just like float to the top pretty much. And that's kind of cool, but that's not what we want. So what we want is, if touching this color, then change x by whatever x is times -1, and that basically just does the opposite, because anything times 1 is just the same number. Anything times a negative number is the opposite. So anything times -1 is just the opposite. So yeah, we can't go through that now. And if we jump up here, can't go through there. But you can see we can, yeah, this works. You can kind of jump sometimes when we're like this and stuff. And that's fine, because that's just what we kind of programmed it to do, because we made it, if touching the color, then we set it to 0. So we made it work. But if we have something like this, and we jump up, we just go right through the floor and bounce up on the top. So that's not what we want, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to save that for the next video. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe.